Marvelous Monday, the start of another work week for a lot of people, and it's June 11th. It's 7:30 in the morning here in Colorado, and like most of my mornings, it's already been an interesting one, to say the least. It's been a fascinating weekend as well. I don't know how many of you are into horse racing. I happen to love watching things like the Kentucky Derby and the Preakness, and this past Saturday was the Belmont. And it's been a couple of years, 4 I think, since we had a Triple Crown winner, and we have another one, which is rather amazing. Beautiful horse named Justify. Absolutely incredible. The race reminded me in many, many ways, other than the tremendous lead that it had in front of all the other horses, of the race by Secretariat when he too won the Triple Crown. It was that I watched that and I'm still blown away. But with all of that said and done, as much as I love horse racing and that type of sport that's going on, that same day on Saturday, 28 horses, thoroughbreds, in Louisiana, were sent to auction and or purchased direct by a kill buyer. I think it's 28 or 30. I think it's 28. He seems to have this magical number with 28. And there they stand, gathered together. Excuse me, I'm going to take a sip of coffee. And yes, it's decaffeinated. Waiting to get loaded up on a trailer, truck, to be taken to Mexico to slaughter. And yes, the kill buyer's lot does have them up for sale. They are $975 each. He does have that open to the public. And if you'd like more information, please send me a private message on House of Angel Card Readings Facebook page, and I will share with you how you can buy direct from the lot. In the meantime, this wonderful network that I'm a part of is trying to raise funds to purchase them all from the kill buyer's lot, or as many as they can. And later this morning, I have a few things I need to wrap up here. I will be going live doing readings for a cause to raise as much as we can. But in the meantime, wow. In the meantime, if you know of anyone that loves horses as much as I do, or maybe more, if you know of folks that don't want to tolerate the thought and the fact that horses are eaten in multitudes of countries, and that's why they are being sent to slaughter, sadly, no different than chickens and cattle, hogs, goats, sheep, all of those. But for me, it's a little bit personal when it comes to horses. But so long as there is a taste and a desire and a need, whether it be in this country or other countries, for the taste of horseflesh, it will continue. Well, I'm one of those that doesn't think that that should be right. It's probably one of the reasons I got guided to give up meat too, more than likely. So if you know someone trying to get a business plan together so that this doesn't continue, or when it does continue, that there's an alternative way to do that, I'm talking with the network to try and arrange something where they can invest in these horses, be patient while they go through quarantine and assessment and vets and farriers and all that other good stuff, and then get put up for adoption or to forever homes, that they can get a percentage of their monies back in their investment. It's kind of what I'm looking for. So if you know someone that would like to make a return on their money, and I don't mean that in a selfish way, this is not a non-profit organization or network, but we're trying to do everything that we can, and it is going to take people that care and won't gripe and won't bitch and won't whine like so known to be done on Facebook and attack. Yes, there is a quarantine place. Yes, there is a sanctuary for them to go to. Yes, that is in arrangements now. We just need to do more. I mean, let's just round it off a little bit. Getting the word out there is wonderful. Getting the media attention out there is wonderful. But raising $28,000 in a week's time is never easy, but we're trying to. So we need someone that can step up. So if you'll share this video and post it where you can, then it would be sincerely and deeply appreciated. But I'll step off my soapbox now about that one, and let's get right to the reading. As you know, I do put this into prayer, and it is a Power Monday today, and I have decided to no longer remain quiet on Facebook about the horses and their plight, and so I'm using my favorite deck. You betcha. Archangel Power Tarot deck, because I need all the power I can get right now. I'm using it. It's created by Doreen Virtue and Radley Valentine, of course, published by Hay House, as all of my decks are. Speaking of which, if you are a fan of Hay House, this week from the 10th through the 14th, they are also having a 50% off sale. So if you're looking for books or audios or meditations or cards, great place to buy them at 50% off. And I think after you go over a certain dollar value, and it's not that high, they also offer free shipping in the US. So just tossing that out there for you as well. And yes, I have called upon Michael and Raphael and Ariel and Azrael and Metatron and Xandophon and all of my guardian angels and my legions of angels to give me strength this day. I'm literally feeling like I just took a shower, my hair is still wet, and then put on my suit of armor to avoid the barbs and the nastiness and the negativity that is happening on Facebook about this, and actually do something that's positive. Highly recommend doing that before you start your day. Shield yourselves, my loved ones. Shield yourselves. Whoops, that one right away. Okay. It's important. Don't let the negativity in. Also, don't let the negativity out. Thoughts are things. Words are things. They circle the universe and come right back in ways that you're not expecting, and sometimes far more powerful than you can imagine. They gain energy, in my humble opinion. So if you're saying something negative, it's like getting slapped in the face twice as hard. Whoa, that's a good way to say it. Thank you. Oh, but the tears God must cry over the plight of his children and his creations. How sad. Damn it. Okay. Is that it? Nope. Okay, there you go. One flipped over and fell out. So, and that'll be the last card for this reading. And it is a 5-card read. Let's go see what God and His Son, Holy Spirit, and our angels, our guides, and our loved ones have to say on this powerful, marvelous Monday. It's Major Arcana, and one that I need. How about you? Strength. It's true. Strength and grace through kindness. Take your strength back. Take your power back. Have the self-confidence that God loves you, that you can do and accomplish anything. And forgive the fools. Forgive yourself. Forgive the past. Forgive the words and the actions, for they serve no purpose when they hurt you. And hanging on to that anger, hanging on to that bitterness, only creates weakness. And asking for forgiveness is not a weakness, it is a strength. Offering forgiveness is not a weakness, it is a strength. So take your power back. Next card. Set yourself free. You can be free. This is the time to change your situation, to take that step forward, to walk into the Garden of Eden is what I'll call it, the Garden of Paradise. It's so beautiful. You're not seeing things clearly. Based upon what I felt already this morning, before I even came here to YouTube, it's you're fighting to be right instead of fighting to stand up for a cause or for a reason. It's like only your opinion matters to you. Well, that's wonderful, and you're entitled to your opinion, but you don't have to shove it down someone else's throat. You're not seeing things clearly. Look at the big picture and not just this little teeny tiny circle. Search for the truth. Foot in the lasso of truth, this little golden lasso. It's the wonderful symbolism. You are no longer shackled by those things that you thought were holding you back. You literally can set yourself free of all of those things that you've been carrying on your shoulders. And it's time to do that. Next card. Wow. It's following up right behind the Michael card. Make bold and ambitious choices. Great progress is possible. You are not walking this path alone. There's a rainbow in the background to remind you that you are surrounded by angels that love you. You are surrounded by like-minded people that love you. This is important relationships to hang on to. Make sure that they see your vision the same way you do, without shoving it down their throat. And stand up for what you believe in. And again, without judgment. Use discernment and kindness. What's the old expression? Honey gathers a lot more bees than vinegar. It's true. You're not in this by yourself. Be kind. Be gentle. Stand up. Hang on to your strength. Next card. Another major arcana. Release the past. This message is all about letting go of the anger, of the bitterness, of the hurt, of the pain, of the grieving. Doesn't mean that you're forgetting it. It means that you're no longer allowing it to control you. You don't have to wallow in the past. That's just negative stuff that you're bringing forward to the present. This is a time to truly let go and let God and find your peace. Find your contentment in what's going on right now. There's this beautiful future waiting for you if you'll just clear and clean your space to make room for it to step in. Last card, and it's the jumping card. And Monica put it the wrong way. There we go. Because in all of this drama, in all of this toxicity, in all of this negative BS, we have to remember that we're all children of God. And it's time to embrace that fact. And it is time to start new friendships, to maybe rekindle old relationships that you haven't even heard from in a very, very long time. It's time to remember when we were innocent children. You know, the beauty of it is every child is born psychic. We all are. But as we grow older, we get squashed down by well-meaning individuals that say, no, that's just your imagination. No, you don't have an imaginary friend. No, you're not seeing things out of the corner of your eye. And then we get brought to school and our logical brain has to be kicked into answers of math and memory and all those things. And the right side of the brain kind of has to make room to allow this learning process of the logical side. Well, it's time to re-embrace this side of you too. And remember that inner child that was so gifted at the ages of 2, 3, 4, up to 7 and 8. Thank you, Mom and Dad, that they never squashed that in me. This is a time to also embrace your children, to remember what it's like to be a child, to play, to just play, to just have some fun again. Who cares what other people think? This lovely lady said many, many times, and it's been carried over by a lot of my mentors, what other people think of you is none of your business. You don't have to be arrogant to prove yourself right. You don't have to allow your humanness to stand in the way of love and peace. Shine your light. Allow the ego to see something else when they look in the mirror. Because all of those things serve no purpose in what's going on right now. Woo! Okay, I'm going to close this reading. And if you'd like a personal reading from me, of course, I still have multiple things on my website on sale. It is also part of my June promotion that if you buy anything from the website, you're included in my drawing. And yes, I'm about to pull the winner for that for this week, for this past week actually. And the winner that I'm choosing is going to be getting a free live mediumship reading from me. And yes, we will be live on Facebook. And if you don't want your name and or your face shown during that reading, that's okay. Turn the camera around and I'll give you a pseudonym if you want. That's fine. But I do want people to understand what a live mediumship reading is all about. That it's healing, that it's fun, that it's laughter, that it's me struggling, literally struggling sometimes, to put together the pieces of the puzzle to get the message across from Spirit about the fact that they love you and that love never dies. So hop on over to the website, purchase something, and I will be doing another drawing on Monday. We're going to be doing 5 this month. This is going to be my second one. So I'm excited about that. And if you are in Colorado, I have an event coming up on the 23rd of June. It's a Saturday. It's at 5 p.m. and at 7 p.m. where we are going to be doing gallery readings for everyone that is gathering. I hope you'll be able to join me there as well. Alrighty, enough with my story. Have a beautiful day, a wonderful day, a gifted day. And be aware of where your emotions and your thoughts are going, because what you send out is what you get back. Thanks for watching. Have a beautiful day.